Hello everyone, my name is Amol More and welcome to our channel Solution to Black Book. Now today one of our student has asked us this very intelligent question: limit n tends to infinity, summation n square, summation n cube divided by summation n raised to 6. Now this is a very advanced level question, but that can be easily solved if you had remembered summation n square, summation n cube and summation n raised to 6 formula. Now everyone will say, sir, we remember summation n square and summation n cube, but this summation n raised to 6 is causing us troubles. Okay, so I am going to solve all of those troubles with a single click. Now what is that click and what is that trick? That is what we are going to know in this particular video. This video will be a bit long, but that will solve all your troubles regarding such sums. Okay, now what is summation n? That you first need to understand. Summation n is 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n. What is summation n square? It is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square up to n square. And what is summation n cube? It will be 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube up to n cube. And what is summation n raised to 6? It is 1 raised to 6, 2 raised to 6, 3 raised to 6 up to n raised to 6. Okay, so I hope you understood the basic ideology behind summation. Okay, so basically these are the summation of different powers of integers. So I am going to tell you something. Let me call this as fn. The last term will be fn n. Over here all the last term will be fn n square. Over here it will be fn n cube, and over here it will be fn n raised to 6. Okay, so that is one thing you need to understand. How am I doing it? I called fn as n, then fn as n square, fn as n cube, fn as n raised to 6. All depends on the last term. Okay, now I am going to tell you something to remember. Okay, see, you will not have to remember the formulae, but I am going to tell you to remember some magical numbers. Let me call this number b1. 1 into 2 is 2 minus 1 by 2. Then b2, 2 into 3 is 6 plus 1 by 6. And then b3, b5, b7, 0. And b4 equal to 1 by 30 with a negative sign. And b6 is equal to 6 into 7, 42, 1 by 42. These many numbers you have to remember. Now you will say, so many numbers you have to remember, but see, I have told you the tricks. b1 is 1 into 2, 2. b2 is 2 into 3, 6. b5, b3, b7 all are 0. b6 is 6 into 7, 42. 1 by 42, 1 by 6 minus 1 by 2. Only b4 you will have to remember separately. There is no trick for that. It is minus 1 by 30. Now you will say, what are these numbers? I call them the b numbers. They are actually called as the Bernoulli's numbers. Okay, now these b numbers are definitely out of your syllabus, and neither am I that smart to explain this in this shorter video. Okay, so we will skip that part, but the trick basically revolves around the b numbers. Okay, and I hope you can remember this b numbers very well. Okay, so the first part is knowing what is fn. So that's what I have told you, and then I have also asked you to remember the b numbers, which is very easy to remember. Dekho, b1 is minus 1 by 2, b2 is 1 by 6, b6 is 1 by 42, and b4 is minus 1 by 30, and the rest all numbers b3, b5, b7 are zeros. Okay, so now one more thing. Suppose you are given 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n. Okay, the formula for this everyone knows. The formula is, using the AP series, it comes out to be n into n plus 1 by 2. But I am going to use the trick to derive the formula for this. Before that, you need to understand what is fn. What is fn? Fn is the last term, n. Now you derivate fn. So f dash n would be what? 1. And then you derivate again. F double dash n would be what? The derivative of 1, which is 0. Okay, now put instead of n 0. So f of 0 will be 0. Now put instead of n 0. Then f dash of 0 would be 1, because there is nothing to put. Then f double dash of 0 will be 0. Okay, so the first thing is knowing what is fn. Second thing is you derivate it with respect to n. And the third thing is you put n as 0. Seems easy, right? Then how to go further. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n. Okay. Now you need to derive the formula for this. Just observe very carefully. Check the last term n. Okay. What is the power of the last term? 1. So increase it by 1, 2 and divide it by 2. It is just like integrating n, right? But I am not showing you the difficult integration part because some of you might not be knowing it. But I'll tell you a trick which is applicable to all the formulae. Check the last term, increase its power by 1 and divide by the same. Then you write down minus b1 fn minus f0. Then you write down b2 by 2 factorial f dash n minus f dash 0. Now you will say, why are you not writing ahead? Because ahead the double derivative will be 0. So the totality will also be 0. So that is why I am not writing the ahead part. I hope you understand. So n square by 2 minus. Okay. Now see the pattern. B1 by 1 factorial is 1 and b2 by 2 factorial. Now can you guess the next term? Definitely you can guess that. Minus b3 by 3 factorial f double dash n minus f double dash 0. But let us not rush into it. As we move or proceed further, you will understand it. What is b1? b1 we have remembered, minus 1 by 2 and fn was 1 and f0 was 0. Very good. b2 was 1 by 6 and there is 2 factorial in the denominator. Okay, so 1 by 6 by 2 factorial. F dash n is 1 and f dash 0 is also 1. Okay, very good. So 1 minus 1 0, so this is gone. Only part that remains is this much part. Okay, I made a mistake. Fn is n. Very sorry for that. Fn is n and f dash n was 1. Very sorry for that. Okay, so this will be turning into 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n equal to n square by 2 minus 1 by 2 and n minus 0. I am just rewriting that part. Okay. Now let us solve this. N square by 2 plus n by 2. The denominator is same, so they will be added. Let us take half common, so n common, so n plus 1. So see, we got the same formula, nn plus 1 by 2 without any problem. And the derivation was also a little bit systematic, isn't it? Okay, so let us just revisit it. 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n, fn is n, f0 is 0, f dash n is 1, f dash 0 is 1. Then f double dash n is 0, f double dash 0 is 0. Then n square by 2, because the last term was n, then you increase the power by 1 and divide by same. And then this pattern. Okay, so what I'll do is I will apply this formula for 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square up to so on up to n square. So basically fn comes out to be n square, f dash n comes out to be what? 2n, f double dash n comes out to be 2. I won't go to f triple dash because f triple dash will be 0 now. F of 0 comes out to be 0, f dash 0 comes out to be 0, f double dash 0 comes out to be 2 because there is nothing to put as n, right? So that is why f double dash 0 will be 2 and it won't be 0. Okay, I hope you got that. Now moving ahead, we need to derive the formula for 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square up to n square. Let us write down. So first thing, what is the last term? N square. Increase its power by 1, divide by the same. Okay, then you write down minus b1 f of n minus f of 0. Then you write down plus b2 by 2 factorial f dash n minus f dash 0. I think you can guess the next term, minus b3 by 3 factorial f double dash n minus f double dash 0. And then you can write down b4 by 4 factorial f triple dash n minus f triple dash 0. Okay, you can also move further, but let me tell you what is f triple dash n. Obviously it will be 0, so this will be cancelled because f triple dash 0 will be also 0, so this will be cancelled. Okay, and this much is our answer. Okay, now there is one more thing. What is f double dash n? 2. And what is f double dash 0? 2. So f double dash n is 2 and f double dash 0 is also 2. So this will also turn 0. So cancel out this. So only first 3 terms are remaining, and that is very easy for us to calculate. Let us calculate. So this will be equal to n cube by 3 minus b1 is minus 1 by 2, and then we have fn as n square and f0 as 0. So we will write down n square minus 0, and then we have b2 is 1 by 6 by 2 factorial. So let me write down 1 by 6 by 2 factorial, and then what remains is f dash n is 2n and minus 0, 2n minus 0. That's it. So let us calculate n cube by 3 plus n square by 2. 1 by 6 into 2 factorial is 1 by 12 into 2n. Okay, I hope everyone got up to this. So this will be n cube by 3 plus n square by 2 plus n by 6. Okay, now let us move back and just try to revisit this formula. What is the summation of this formula? Definitely you remember that n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. So let us see. First of all, I will multiply both by 6, like the numerator should be same. So this will be 2n cube and this will be 3n square and this will be n only, divide by 6. N comes out to be common in the numerator, so 2n square plus 3n plus 1 upon 6. Let us just factorize this. 2n square plus 3n plus 1. So this will be 2n square plus 2n plus n plus 1 divide by 6. Let us take out commons. So 2n if taken common, n plus 1 plus 1 common, n plus 1, and then divide by 6. Basically this comes out to be n into 2n plus 1 into n plus 1 divide by 6. And wasn't the formula this only, n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6? Now if you are very good with the practice of this type of sums, then you can derive the formula within half minute. It is very easy to derive. Okay, now what I am trying to do is apply the same formula for the derivation of n cube. Let us see. 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube up to n cube. Okay, so that will be what you call fn as n cube. So you get f dash n as 3n square. Then you get f double dash n as 6n. Then you get f triple dash n as 6. F 4 times dash n will be 0. So that I am not writing down. F0 is 0. F dash 0 is 0. F double dash 0 is 0. And f triple dash 0 is actually 6, because there is nothing to put as in n. Okay, now moving ahead, if you need to understand 1 cube plus 2 cube up to so on n cube, so that will be what? That will simply be last power increased by 1 and divided like this. Then you will write down minus b1 fn minus f0. Okay, so fn minus f0 exists, plus b2 by 2 factorial f dash n minus f dash 0, then minus b3 by 3 factorial. But as we all know, b3 is 0, so I will not write down b3 wala term because b3 is 0. So I will write down b4 term. Okay, now but before terms, if I write down the before term, see b3 is 0, hence that term will be 0, right? And if I write down before term, can you observe f triple dash, because let me write down so that you will get a better idea. b4 by 4 factorial f triple dash n minus f triple dash 0. This will be the term, right? What is f triple dash n? 6. What is f triple dash 0? 6. So 6 minus 6 will be 0. Hence before term is also not needed. Are you getting the idea behind it? Only the first 3 terms and we are done with the formula. Isn't it very nice? Okay, let us move ahead. So once you practice it enough now, then there won't be any problem. So n raised to 4 by 4 minus half. Then it is saying fn minus f0, but fn is n cube, so n cube minus 0, right? Plus b2 by 2 factorial. b2 is 1 by 6 by 2 factorial. Very good. And then we have f dash n minus f dash n minus f dash 0. So f dash n is 3n square minus 0. Okay, sorry for that, 3n square minus 0. Then minus b3 by 3 factorial, but b3 is 0, so that is gone. And then plus b4 by 4 factorial, but f triple dash and f triple dash both are same, so that will also be gone. Now let us solve this. So this will be basically n raised to 4 by 4 plus n cube by 2 plus 1 by 6 into 2 will be 1 by 12 and 3 will be 1 by 4 n square. You got that? What I did, 1 by 6 into 2 factorial was 1 by 12 and that was multiplied with 3, so cancelled. Okay, so 1 by 12 into 3 will be 1 by 4. Now let me do one thing. I will write down n4 and then 2n cube and then n square by 4, just took the LCM. Then I will take n square common. What I get is n square plus 2n plus 1 by 4. So that comes out to be n square, n plus 1 the whole square by 4. And that is the formula for summation of n cube. Everybody remembers that. Okay, then you will say, why to do so much stuff if we can remember this? But see, I derived this within 1 minute, and if you have practice, you can derive this within half a minute. Then you will say, okay, but let me tell you one important thing. How will you derive the formula for n raised to 6? Just have a look. N raised to 6. If you knew the formula for n raised to 6, this problem was very easy. And what I am going to do now is derive the formula n raised to 6 directly. Okay, so let us start. It will be very nice. 1 raised to 6 plus 2 raised to 6 plus 3 raised to 6 up to so on n raised to 6. Right. Now let us understand what is fn. Fn is simply n raised to 6. So f dash n will be equal to 6 n raised to 5. F double dash n would be equal to 30 n raised to 4, and f triple dash, okay, there is no space, we will write that ahead over here. Let us say f triple dash n would be equal to 120 n cube. F 4 times n would be 360 n square, and f 5 times n would be 720 n. Okay, and f 6 times n would be 720. Okay, now let us observe f of 0. F of 0 is 0, f dash of 0 is 0, f double dash of 0 is 0. See how beautiful it is. F triple dash 0 is 0, f 4 times 0 is 0, f 5 times, see this is the trick, 0 is 0, and f 6 times 0 is also what? Can you guess that? 720 only, because there is no n to put. So definitely f6 term will be turning into 0 because both are 720 only. f5 term, f4 term, f3, f2, f1, f1 are all the terms which will be included, but it will be a lot easier. Let me tell you how. So 1 raised to 6 plus 2 raised to 6 plus 3 raised to 6 so on up to n raised to 6. What will it be? So simply increase the power of n and then divide by the same. Then you write down minus b1 fn minus f0. That is cool. See, then b2 by 2 factorial f dash n minus f dash 0. Now you all know that b3 is 0, so we will not write down b3 term. I will directly write down b4 term. b4 by 4 factorial is f triple dash n minus f triple dash 0. I will not write down b5 term because b5 was 0. So what will I do? I will write down the b6 term. b6 by 6 factorial f 5 times n minus f 5 times 0. I will not write down the b7 term, then comes out b8, but up to b8 the derivative goes out 0, right? See, the derivative has gone 0 at 6 only, so b8 is totally not required because at b8 the derivative will be 0. Hence I am not writing down the ahead terms. There is one more important thing. There is a pattern which you need to observe and understand carefully. See, even b6 was not required for us, right? Because b6 f6n minus f60 will also turn 0. So what I am trying to do now is that b6, right, that b6 will also be gone because b7 is 0. Now we need to only solve this in order to get our answer. So let us move ahead and try to solve this. So what will this be? So this is equal to n raised to 7 by 7 minus b1. Okay, actually you do not even need to write down this. If you practice 3 to 4 sums, you will be able to derive it orally. Okay, then what is fn? So fn was simply n raised to 6. See, I am directly able to write minus f0, that is so gone, plus b2. b2 is 1 by 6 divided by 2 factorial, and then f dash n. f dash n was 6n raised to 5. See, I am able to write down directly without even looking at the back. Minus b3. b3 is to gone, plus b4. Now b4 value I had asked you to remember, which was minus 1 by 30 divided by 4 factorial. And then you need b4. See, if you have problem, you can check it back. What was the f dash 3? So that was 120 n cube. Okay, so moving ahead, we will have f4 times f3 times n minus f3 times 0. So f3 times n is 120 n cube. So you can write that down, 120 n cube. Then you have b5, but b5 is 0. b5 is 0. And then you have b6. b6 is what? b6 is also 1 by 40. b6 is 1 by 40. So let us write down b6, which is 1 by 42 divided by how much? 6 factorial into b6 will have f5, right? b6 will have f5. So f5, let us check what was it? 720n. So it will be 720n and minus 0 it was, because f50 was 0 only. Okay, now let us just solve this and get our answer. N raised to 7 by 7 plus n raised to 6 by 2 plus this 6 and this 6 actually got cancelled. So n raised to 5 by 2 factorial, which is 2 only. Okay, then you can see plus 1 by minus 1 by 30. Okay, I'll show you this, the calculation. 4 factorial into 120 n cube plus 1 by 42 into 6 factorial into 720 n. This can be literally written orally if you practice much. Within 1 minute it can be solved. So basically what we have is n raised to 7 by 7 plus n raised to 6 by 2 plus n raised to 5 by 2 minus, just observe carefully, 30 124 times, and 4 upon 4 factorial will be just what? 1 by 3 factorial, right? So this will be 6. So n cube by 6. 6 factorial and 720 gone, and you have n by 42. That's it. See how easy was that? Okay, now what is the LCM? The LCM is 42. So you will have to multiply each term by 42. So I am taking out 42 common. See, I am taking out 42 common. So 1 by 42 is taken common by me. So what will happen? N raised to 7 by, sorry, what am I doing? Let us go back. Let us take LCM, that will be better for everyone. Let us take LCM, that will be literally better for everyone. So 6n raised to 7 by 42. 6n raised to 7 by 42. Then 21n raised to 6 by 42. Then 21n raised to 5 by 42. Then minus 7n cube by 42. Then plus n by 42. plus n by 42, and this is your formula. 1 by 42, 6n raised to 7 plus 21n raised to 6 plus 21n raised to 5 minus 7n cube plus n. That is how you get it. So basically we have derived such a difficult formula, and trust me, if you practice this much, 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, within 3 step you can directly have the formula. It will hardly require half a minute. Okay, I only take half a minute for this because these values I directly write down. Okay, and you also can do that. Suppose if you remember these values, where are the values? Okay, I have discussed so much these values. These values, if you remember, you will be invincible. Okay, no sum can defeat you if you remember these values. Okay, now moving ahead, we have remembered all of these values. Now let us get back to the sum. So our sum was limit n tends to infinite summation n square summation n cube upon summation n raised to 6. So let us solve it. Limit n tends to infinite. What is summation n square? Nn plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6. That is what we derived today. What is n cube? N square n plus 1 the whole square by 4. This also we derived. Now n raised to 6 was 1 by 42, and this is a derivation. 6n raised to 7. Then what was it? Plus 21n raised to 6 plus 21n raised to 5 minus 7n cube plus n. Minus 7n cube plus n. Now check the degree of the numerator. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 7. 7 is the degree of the numerator. What is the degree of the denominator? 7 only. Because in the numerator there was multiplication, hence I added all the degrees, and in the denominator there is addition, so the maximum degree will be the degree of the denominator. So we will do what? We will divide numerator, denominator both by n raised to 7. So divide numerator by n raised to 7 and denominator also by n raised to 7. So basically this sum will turn into n by n, n plus 1 by n, 2n plus 1 by n, and there was 6 also, then n square by n square, then n plus 1 the whole by n square, and there was 4 also. So basically see n, 3n, and there's 2n, 5n, 2n, 7n. So everywhere I have given n's, the powers which were required, and in the denominator 1 by 42 I am going to directly divide by n raised to 7. So n raised to 7 divided by n raised to 7 will be 6, and then 21 n raised to 6 divided by n raised to 7 will be 21 by n, and next term is also 21 by n, as you can see. That will be 21 by n square, and the next term will be minus 7 by n raised to 4, and the next term will be n by 1 by n raised to 6. Okay, now as you can see, this and this got cancelled, and let me write it down for you. So that got cancelled. Over here 1 plus 1 by n, over here 1 by 6, and then you can say 2 plus 1 by n, 1, and this will be 1 plus 1 by n the whole square, and there is a 4 downside, and there is 1 by 42, 6 plus 21 by n plus 21 by n square minus 7 by n raised to 4 plus 1 by n raised to 6. As n is tending to infinity, if n is present in the denominator, then it will turn to 0. So 1 by n, I will show you with a red pen. 1 by n 0, 1 by n 0, 1 by n 0. That's it. Okay, 21 by n 0, 21 by n square, 7 by n square, 7 by n raised to 6. That's it. All are 0. Now let us check the numerator. The numerator is 6 into 2 into 4, right? So 2 upon 24 is the numerator. Am I right? Yes. 2, 6 and 4. 2 upon 24 is the numerator. Let me write down 2 upon 24. Okay, and the denominator is this all 0. 6 by 42 is 1 by 7. So this is 1 by 7. So basically the numerator is 1 by 12, denominator is 1 by 7. So it will be flipped. 7 by 12 is the final answer. So let us check the options on the first page itself. Let us go to the first page. This was the first page. Okay, so option number D, which is 7 by 12, is the correct answer to this question. Now, after showing you so many tricks and techniques, I want you to derive the formula for 1 raised to 4 plus 2 raised to 4 plus 3 raised to 4 up to so on n raised to 4. So, derive this formula and answer your formula in the comment box so that I will tell you whether it is right or wrong. If you liked this video and discussion, which took a lot of my efforts, please hit the like button, share it with all of your mathematical friends, and do comment on the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching the video, guys, and bye bye.